Trouble hits the Navy on both coasts. One officer is dead and another is injured after a gunnery exercise accident near Norfolk, Virginia. Shrapnel fired by the amphibious cargo ship USS El Paso struck the two officers about 5:30 last night on the Pacific. The Navy is looking for a crewman who is feared to have fallen overboard from the frigate USS Downs. Well, it's time to take a check on your extended weather forecast now, Joe.
That's right. It looks like we've got a mild period going, and it looks like that's going to continue right into the weekend and then cool down. Nice timing for us, I think. We'll start out with a high reaching up near the 70-degree mark on Saturday with partly sunny skies. A little more of that cloudiness moving in by Sunday, perhaps some showers moving in late in the day, a high near 68. Those showers continuing into Monday morning and starting the temperatures to cool down a bit. Only a high of 62. I think we'll take it anyway.
So the word is get outside and enjoy it. It could be our last one weekend of the summer.
It's possible. You never really know when they're going to come. It's unpredictable.
Is this actually Indian summer then? Or?
It could be considered Indian summer, sure.
Okay. Well, I don't think the Packers are going to have to worry about the weather this weekend. They're playing under the dome in Minnesota, getting ready for the Vikings. And they're also got to be getting ready for Tim Harris. Everyone around here knows Harris makes things happen on the field. After last week's game against Dallas and 4 sacks against the Falcons 2 weeks before, Sports Illustrated has taken notice.
I'm just a wild, crazy guy when I get to the football game anyway, and I just play like that with reckless abandon. And what is said in the newspapers and magazines and different things like that really doesn't matter out there on the field, because you got to come out there and compete on Sunday and go from there.
Another note from the NFL, the Vikings and Cowboys are still talking about a trade sending Herschel Walker to Minnesota. Hopefully that won't be before Sunday's game when the Pack plays the Vikes in the Twin Cities. Former Bucs star Sidney Moncrief is heading for retirement. A source close to Moncrief says he's expected to announce his retirement tomorrow. The NBA salary cap system had Moncrief making more than the Bucs were willing to pay, so he was let go. Well, coming up on this morning's business report, we'll learn about a new record company when we come back. The time now is 7:51. Pro-choice forces are claiming twin victories this morning. The House voted yesterday for the first time since 1981 to let victims of rape and incest have federal aid for abortions, and the Florida legislature went home from a special session without passing a single anti-abortion bill. Searchers will fan out in some Iowa cornfields today, hoping to find more missing pieces from the United Airlines DC-10 that crashed last July, killing 112 people. Earlier this week, a farmer found the fan disc of the engine that disintegrated in flight. A high-speed chase kills a man in Brown County last night. A Pulaski policeman was trying to stop a car when it raced away at speeds of more than 100 miles an hour. The car ran off the road on Highway Y near County VB, killing the driver. The man's name is not yet available. And in Marathon County, Chris Jacobs is on trial for his alleged role in the Coons family murders, but testimony is focusing on Kenneth Coons. A detective testified yesterday that Coons had blood on his jacket and a bloody nose the day they found his family's bodies. Coons was considered a prime suspect in the case. And it looks like Charles Blassingame led investigators on a wild goose chase. He told authorities he'd bring them to Tammy Lynn Michilis' body in Georgia. But after 2 days of searching and a polygraph test, police failed to find anything. Police say Blassingame will most likely return to Wisconsin today. Another merger in the entertainment business. Polygram and A&M Records are the latest to join forces. Leslie Bevlin has the details in this morning's business report.
Janet Jackson will be rushing to a new home now. Polygram has announced a $500 million deal to buy A&M Records, the label of recording stars from Jackson and Sting to co-founder Herb Alpert.
We'll have more visibility, we'll have more muscle in the marketplace, and I think it's a very appropriate move at the exact right moment.
According to both sides, it was the right moment 5 years in the making. Polygram brings to the deal a stable of artists ranging from Tears for Fears to Pavarotti, and a 15% share of the world music industry. $300 billion in annual revenues compared to A&M's $200 million.
Future plans for Polygram A&M could include acquiring a movie maker. Well, it's happy birthday time to all the folks celebrating a birthday today.
That's right, and happy birthday to Jenny Flynn. She's 7 years old today, and her mom and dad and sister Mary would like to wish her a very happy birthday.
And so would I, Jenny. Happy birthday. And if you know of anyone celebrating a birthday soon, just send us a non-returnable picture. WBAY-TV, 115 South Jefferson Street, Green Bay, Wisconsin, 54301.
And when we come back, we'll take a look at your morning forecast.
I'll let you take that line.
Okay.
And we'll tell you what stories you'll see later on Action 2 News, but first, the big green lottery numbers. Now, one man is dead this morning following a high-speed chase last night. Just after 11 last night, an unidentified man led Pulaski police on a high-speed chase on Highway 32 with speeds reaching more than 100 miles an hour. The Mustang convertible left the roadway, rolled over 5 times. The driver was thrown from the car and pronounced dead at the scene. One of Green Bay's oldest buildings came tumbling down this morning shortly after 5 o'clock. Demolition experts brought down the walls of the turn-of-the-century Kemp's Dairy building on Broadway Street in downtown Green Bay. The building is being cleared as part of a Broadway Street beautification project. It should be mentioned that the 100 block and 200 block areas of Broadway Street will be closed off this morning, so you should avoid driving in those areas. The Green Bay Fire Department and its firefighters are at odds over working conditions. At a meeting last night, the firefighters union and the department tried to iron out disagreements over staffing, equipment, and training programs. The union says unfilled openings and retirements are taking a toll on firefighters. The city committee wants steps taken to make sure Green Bay's insurance rating does not drop. And if you like yesterday's weather, I did, chances are you'll like today's. Joe Bauer is up next with the complete mild weather details.